Hello all, I'm Sai and you're watching The Book Dragon. In today's video, I'm reading to you my June TBR. So let's get into today's video. The first book in my June TBR is The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. Now, this is one of the most sorted romantic classics out there, and I also think that this is the most famous of all the romance classics, and many people also love this. Now, this is about this man named J. Gatsby, and he's a self-made millionaire who throws many parties, as it says in the back of the book, and he gets to see the love of his life in one of those parties, and it also shows the retro type of America in this book, and it is also said that it is the American dream. If any of you know anything more about The Great Gatsby, please do let me know. I already put this in my January TBR, that is 5 months back, and I did not end up reading this. I don't know why, because it is so short also. So I am going to try and read this as my first book in June. The next book that I put in my TBR for June is Summer Days and Summer Nights by Stephanie Perkins. Now, this book is a short story collection of 12 summer short stories written by 12 different authors. It is just compiled and edited by Stephanie Perkins. It's not that the whole book or the whole short story collection is written by her. I purchased this book mainly because it had a short story by Leigh Bardugo, and that was obviously the first story in the book. I read that and a couple more, and I did not continue with the book. Then it also has this ribbon bookmark, which is very much useful. I think all books need to have that because it is much more convenient to read books like this, and I'm going to try and finish this off this month. The next four books in this TBR are going to be books. If I end up reading, they'll also finish up certain series for me on my shelf. And the first one, which I prioritize the most in order to finish the series, is City of Heavenly Fire by Cassandra Clare. Now, this is the last book, that is the sixth book in the Mortal Instrument series. I actually put this in my TBR for last month. I did not end up reading this because the second half of the month was not at all good in the sense of, sorry, in terms of reading for me. I did not read a lot compared to the first month, and I finished up to the fifth book, the ending of which was so cliffhanging. I want to read this for that itself, and also the series seems to be progressing more of a romance kind of a series, along with a lot of fantasy, and there are also high stakes in the fifth book set at the end. It is also a very good setup and build up for the final book. I hope and wish that this pays off as a great ending for a series which I'm loving right now. The next book in the TBR is Ravan, Enemy of Aryavata by Amish Tripathi. Now, this book is the third book in the Ramchandra series, which is a retelling or reimagining of the Ramayana by Amish Tripathi. This book is about the backstory of Ravan until the incident during which he coups Sita. I think there will be a lot of character work done for Ravan in this book, and that's what intrigues me the most in order to read this one. While reading Sita itself, I was very much blown away of how the story was constructed, how the world was constructed, how the story was presented, and there are like multiple elements which I loved about Sita, and I'm also expecting to like this more because I like Sita more than Ram, and I'm expecting to read Ravan more than Sita. I hope I like it. So let's just see by the end of this month. The next two books are part of the same series, and if I read these two books, a trilogy in my shelf will be over. And the series which I'm talking about is the Millennium Trilogy by Stieg Larsson. The second book is The Girl Who Played with Fire, and the third book is The Girl Who Kicked the Hornet's Nest. The first one of the series is The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, for which I also have a dedicated review in my channel. Please do check it out if you want to, because it is such a good book. It is a mystery murder thriller, and there are multiple storylines in the first book, and it made the experience of reading the book so awesome because it is a very planned out, researched, and very properly laid out thriller book, and I'm also expecting a lot from these two books. I don't expect that they will disappoint me in any way. I also pray that they don't disappoint me. They are so huge. See, so most probably there must be a lot of the story left to say. I'm sorry for dropping the book, and I'm going to try and read these two. I'm not sure if I'll be reading these two, but I'm going to give my best. The last book in my TBR is the most famous of all these books, and I'm sure that it is the heftiest of all also. and it is Fire and Blood by George R. R. Martin. Now, this book is the prequel to A Song of Ice and Fire, also by George R. R. Martin. Now, in this book, we get the first half of the history of the Targaryen family who ruled Westeros before Robert Baratheon took the Iron Throne. Uh, Personally, the Targaryens are my most favorite house in A Song of Ice and Fire or Game of Thrones. The series was actually adapted from these books which you see here, and I liked all the five books that are out now. And I'm also expecting a lot from this because George R. R. Martin, he has this brilliant way of building the world and setting it in front of your eyes without any how to say, without any difficulties, as well as there's a lot of description which I love about his books, and they are tough to get through, but I just love them, and I'm expecting to get a lot from this one. So these are all the books that I'm planning to read in the month of June. If you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also share it to your friends. If you want to get more content from me, do subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.